Well, no, you can tell. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Yeah, I don't know what kind of oysters. What are the good ones?
So it depends on like big or small ones.
Big. Well, what's the difference?
The bigger ones are going to be a little more salty. The smaller ones are more sweet. But there's also medium ones if you want like a happy medium.
Is it like a trio or something like that?
No, I mean there's not a trio, but like you can do like you just make a plate. Like you can do like a dozen or half, like 2 different dozens. You know, like a half a dozen of each.
Okay, let's do that.
Half a dozen of like. You want big ones though. You don't like small.
We can do small and big, half and half.
Small and big.
12 and 12? No. What do you think? I don't know the difference.
12 and 12 or 6 and 6.
How much are you gonna eat? I can eat a lot. 12 and 12.
So then I can get you guys. I'll mix them up for you then.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
So we'll start with some 24 mixed oysters.
Yeah, okay. Perfect. Yeah.
Tell them what we're gonna order. So they just said small or big.
Oysters.
Okay.
Yeah. I was like, what? I didn't know there was like different sizes. I'm not really like an oyster connoisseur, but
Really?
What? Why'd you?
Joking. I mean,
what does that have to do with anything? What does this have to do with oysters?
Mussels oysters, bro.
Anyways, okay. I'm being honest with you guys right now. I did a Q&A on Instagram. Like, I didn't do the Q&A, but I put the Q&A video out like maybe 2.5 weeks ago. I got a bunch of questions from you guys. And basically what I did is I went through and I picked the ones that I wanted to answer based on like how often I see the questions. And this is like one of my older videos that I did where I was standing out by my car in the parking lot. So it's gonna be another Q&A video like that. Now, what I was starting to say was I haven't looked at these questions since I first looked at them and was like, okay, that's a good one, I'm gonna answer it. So bear with me. But yeah, this is all like freehand. It's like freehand art, you know? It's freehand art. Art. Yeah.
Got it.
Got it. Okay.
It's like freestyle, you mean?
So like I actually have to, freestyle. Like I actually have to read these again and figure out like, cause I took screenshots, you see? Screenshots of the questions. I liked them. Like I actually got to read through all the questions and pick the one that I was like, which one was I gonna answer? So let's see. All right. I'll answer this one. Shit. And it's by, I gotta send you these so you could put them in the thing.
Yeah.
It's by Joey Consagra.RSA. His question is, do you get approached by supplement companies and offered sponsorships all the time but turn them down because you believe in something more? You see a lot of guys selling out for, and then he abbreviated like some letters that started with an S, and then he put a cough in there. Did anyone ever approach you? I didn't mean to do this on purpose. Did anyone ever approach you and approach you and ask you to sign or anything? I ask because I always see all these athlete searches and see people doing anything to get picked. I want to be so good that people are banging down my door, not the other way around, being a sponsorship whore. Okay. So, I guess there's a few things I want to say about that. Like, first off, I'll give you some like my background story. When I first got into the industry, I was a trainer always, but what first got me in the industry was competing. And when I was competing, I was much smaller, much less popular. Instagram wasn't really like a thing when I started. It became a thing as the time went along. And I remember going up to certain people and asking certain companies for sponsorships because at the time I was broke. I needed money, to be honest, and I needed money to like figure out how I was gonna like live my life and be comfortable doing what I loved. And you know, if you guys are in any situations like that, at the end of the day, like what you're gonna try and do is you're gonna make the best decisions to try and be comfortable, to be happy, to make a living, so that you can do what you love. So with that being said, I approached a few different companies, and without fail, every company turned me down. Literally every company. And even it went to the point where like some close friends were in relationship with other companies. I said, hey, can you help me out? Can you get me a part of that company? And they even turned me down. And obviously we're probably not friends anymore. But yeah, so to let you guys know where I came from, it came from a situation of like, okay, I needed that. And I guess I kind of got to a point where I was like, fuck all these people, man. I'm going to build myself, like you said in that question, you want to be so great that you're undeniable. And that was always my goal, even when I wasn't there yet, right? That was my goal, right? To be undeniable. And you know, you have to be relentless in the pursuit of like the things that you want. So as I started to get more popular, because I started to understand social media and the way it worked, then absolutely I started getting approached by more and more of those companies that I actually reached out to before. And I remember telling them like, hey, I reached out to you, you know, 6 months, a year ago. You know, there was no interest. Now it's an interest because now you could see the benefit from me. So absolutely, have I gotten approached by companies? All of them. Have I said no to all of them? Yes. I've even been in certain situations where I help certain companies build companies in which I was naive at the time when I started. I signed a contract that wasn't a good deal. It was my mistake. And there's a company out there that still exists today that after a year of working basically to create something, getting athletes to be signed, I had a check for $163. And that's not really super important, but the point is like, I made a bunch of mistakes, personal mistakes when it comes to like dealing with certain people or companies or trying to help certain people. And then I got to a point where I just realized like to be undeniable, right? Because your goal is to be undeniable, right? You have to focus on building yourself, your brand, what you stand for, and do that solely like and individually for you. And then the companies will start to come to you. And now what I realized and what I see like all the time on social media is people who work with a company or you know want to get signed by a company and not realizing like the real value that they have, the real value that they have as an individual, as a person, that they're going to bring to the company, and they just see it as like, oh, I could be a part of this company and this company can help me make money. You got to realize like the company needs you. That's why they're signing you. They need you to continue to expand their brand, to push their brand someplace that they see value. Like they wouldn't sign you and say, okay, promote our stuff if they didn't believe in you, right? So you got to believe in yourself before anyone else will believe in you, 100%. You need to focus on building yourself as much as you can before you go look for other things. And the reality is like, it's not hard to build your own things. It just takes more time, it takes more effort. I feel like a lot of people in today's society, especially because of Instagram, like there's companies that do really well, and I think a lot of people, they rather just take the easy way out and be like, let me sign a deal here, and they don't understand like the long-term growth that they could have if they did something on their own. They like, instead of making, for example, they get signed by a company, let's say you make $200,000, you know, check $200,000, $300,000, whatever it is, versus like building something. You don't get the $200,000 that day or that year, whatever it is, but over the next 3-4 years, $200,000 may turn into beans, right? Small beans, because it took you longer, it took you more time, but then let's say you build something of your own that you were able to thrive off of for much longer in your life. So anyways, this question doesn't go on and on forever. The point is this, like, know your own value, know your own worth. Yes, I've been approached by everybody. Yes, I said no to everybody. Yes, I made mistakes. But I realized at the end of the day, like, I can only control and focus on making things better that I can control. And when you're in situations with companies, you're not the owner of that company, and that company is going to make its moves the way it needs to make its moves to continue to thrive or continue to grow. And if you jump on board with something like that, essentially most of these companies, you have a duration, like you have a time duration, like your worth is about maybe, let's say 2 years, 3 years, 1 year for them. So it's a matter of like, that's not really your real worth, right? It's almost like they can use you up, right? Use your image up or use your whatever, you know, people connect you to. They can use that up, and then when they feel like you're not helping them as much, it's kind of like, well, there's the next guy, there's the next guy, there's the next guy. What's new, what's hot? Rather than you focusing on building yourself, your own brands, your own things. So there's so much more power in that, and I hope you guys, if you get anything from that question, the reason why I answered is like, find value in yourself, because there's a lot more than you think sometimes. And I know I was in a situation where I started out feeling like I had less value, and then I was like, you know what, fuck this, I'm gonna do it for my own reasons. So, no, you're good, sorry. Yeah.
Here, guys.
Oysters.
We got our common mottos and our babies right over here.
Wait, so like, wait, what is so?
These are gonna be the common mottos, gonna be the small ones, and the fat babies right over here.
But why are they called babies?
I don't know. Don't ask me. No, but yeah, they're called fat. Honestly.
You don't know.
Yeah, but yeah, these are gonna be the common mottos right over here.
Okay.
Try it, see if you like it. If not, then we can always change it up for you. So.
Okay, I'm down. Thank you. Yeah. All right. Have you ever, like, you've eaten oysters before, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do another one. Or you want to take a bite first? There was a question, are you going to be FIBO in Germany next year? Absolutely. That was quick. But why did I want to answer this? I think it was, do you ever play video games all the time? But that's not like a really super good question. Let's see.
Super good because you suck.
Bro, don't test me.
Next question.
Don't test me. Next question. I'm the king of Halo. For all you guys out there, I'll work you. You don't want it with me. Gamer tag is, I can't say it because you guys blow me up with invites all the time. I'm gonna figure out a way to play with you guys soon though. Okay. Okay, this is, okay, I see it. Okay, hey Brad, did you ever get to those days when you feel like you just can't push towards your dream anymore, or you're not making more progress? If so, how do you deal with that? All right, this is such a good question because it's super relevant. Super relevant. You guys, I don't know how long you guys have followed me for, or if you guys have seen my growth from like here to there. But absolutely, there have been so many days. Are we about to get another thing right here? Is that us too? Damn, we got
cool.
a gang of these. I'm like, so this one's mine.
That's one. No, you guys gotta share them both because. So these are my favorite. These are the Blue Soleil. These are the Minter Sweet. So these are gonna be the sweetest. These are gonna be the next sweetest. Then these are Kumamoto. Those are gonna be sweet again. And then these are gonna be a big, nice, earthy, minerally ones.
Okay.
Here's a bucket for your shelves. I'll come and change it out.
So this is 24.
Yes.
So I'm really bad at math.
24.
Okay.
And then here's hot sauce. And if you stir up this mignonette sauce, you get a lot of flavor and you put it on there. Okay,
Okay, cool.
Cheers.
Thank you so much. What was it? Where we were going? It was the dream question.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel demotivated? I was not demotivated. Hold on a second. Okay, yeah, those days you can't push forward. Okay. So, like I was saying, like, absolutely, when I first started, like, it's hard, like, you know, if you guys look at my Instagram profile or you see my YouTube, it's like you see the numbers, like 300,000 on YouTube, a million, whatever, on Instagram. You guys look at those numbers, and if you say you got a couple thousand, a couple hundred followers, and you want to build a brand, you want to build a name. I remember being, you know, the same situation. Like, let's say when I had, you know, 50,000. I remember looking at people who had more in other industries, because at the time in the fitness industry, I was like leading the pack in a sense. So I wasn't really looking at other fitness people, but I was looking at other, whether they be like celebrities or TV stars, whatever it is. And I look at these people's numbers and be like, man, like I want to get to that level. Like, how do you get to that level? And you know, what does it take? And absolutely, there's days where it's like you don't move as fast as you'd like to move, and you feel like things slow down. And I'm just speaking from example or from experience. Like, I've had days like this, and I still have days where I feel like I didn't get enough done, or I felt like things just moved slower than I wanted them to. And I think it's part of the process, because it almost makes, like, when you get those victories, the bigger victories of like getting closer, like a big step closer, or even a small step closer, like, but feeling like you're accomplishing things, I think it makes those steps that much more powerful. And absolutely, I've gone through it, I go through it still. There'll still be days where, like, man, I wake up at like 12 and I'm like, I miss half the day. And you know, I'll text and DM me like, bro, why are you not my alarm clock? Like, why are you not there for me, bro? You never really answer me. You're just like, fuck this guy. Always hateful to me.
You?
Always hateful, bro. It's not right.
It is true.
Always hateful. But anyways, the point is, like, absolutely have days like that. You're gonna have days like that no matter who you are. It's just a matter of like how you deal with them. It's like, do you let it, the worst part is this, you have a day like that and then you let it spiral into like days like that, or like a week like that. The best thing you can do is like, okay, here's a day like that, it wasn't that great, let me like reboot, go to sleep, you know, maybe go to sleep early, wake up a little bit earlier, and start the fuck over. Like, it's that simple. But don't get me wrong, I've got caught up in ruts where it's like, I'll go a week at a time fucking up. But you gotta realize that the sooner that you could stop, right, that feeling of fucking up, being like, okay, like, every step that I make from here on out can be different. Like, I think a lot of people get caught up in like, oh, I made a mistake, and then they feel like they have to keep making mistakes, or they're hard on themselves and they keep making mistakes. When it's like, you could say like, okay, I fucked up, I made a mistake, and then be like, okay, let me stop for a minute, let me rethink, regroup what I'm doing, and let me change my actions, let me change my efforts for tomorrow, for the next hour, for the next 10 minutes, whatever the fuck it is. Like, that's what life is. Life is just like, it's constant changing of events. It's constant of you like betting yourself, constant like chances. Like, you get another chance every second of the day, you get another chance every minute of the day. Every next day is another chance. Like, you don't have to wake up tomorrow and be like, okay, I gotta be miserable and I gotta be mad about what happened yesterday. It's just like, wake up and be like, what do I want to actually get done today to further myself and those people around me? And that's what that is. So absolutely, I have those days, and that's how I deal with them. And no one's perfect. I'm not perfect. I still go through it. I still get stuck in ruts days at a time sometimes, but it's just a matter of like getting yourself out of those ruts sooner, instead of like sulking and feeling bad for yourself, because feeling bad for yourself ain't gonna get you anywhere. So next question. He's fucking. You know the good thing about these oysters is it's cold food. It's not hot food. So if it was hot food, I'd be like, fuck the video. I'm gonna eat the food. But it's cold food, so it works.
And it's on ice.
And it looks nice. I feel kind
on ice.
Yeah, it looks nice though too.
Okay.
And I feel fancy.
I thought you said because it looks nice.
It does look nice though.
But it's on ice.
It's on ice and it looks nice. I got bars. Drake.
Fuck Drake. For like a little while, but we really like him.
Why you like Meek Mill right now, bro? Don't speak to me like that.
Who?
Why you like Meek Mill right now?
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, exactly. He's dead. I killed him.
I do like one of his songs though.
Rico, because Drake's in it.
No, I don't know about that one.
What?
I don't know if I heard that one.
I almost fell off this bitch. You haven't heard Rico?
I
You're
think so.
stupid. Anyway, let's go to the next one.
What's 10 plus? What was it? What's 9 plus 10?
19.
No.
What, 9 plus 10? It's 19, bro. What are you talking about?
Everyone, what's 9 plus 10? Answer in the comments.
Wait, did I miss something?
Yeah. They'll leave a comment. What's 9 plus 10?
19.
Okay. You stupid.
You special.
No.
You special. But
no.
you are though.
Hey,
you know everyone jokes about you being like DJ Khaled, you just gotta build your beard out?
Did you see the picture that someone made?
Let me see.
Hold on. You never heard that? What's 9 plus 10? 21. You're stupid. You don't. Everyone's gonna comment that. You're gonna let them.
Whatever, bro. I don't care. Sometimes you got bad days. Sometimes you don't know the jokes, the trends, you know?
I died.
Because they zoomed in on it. Look at this shit.
Hold on.
That's when you had a beard though.
Yeah. I'm about to post that though.
Yeah, post that. Alright. Okay. Okay, there's the question. Okay, the question, I think the why I picked this was, how do you stay, and the reason why I'm kind of trying to pick questions that like aren't just like basic bitch questions that like, you know, white girls at Starbucks can answer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, because I like Starbucks, but I'm trying to answer questions that are more profound, because that's funner. And this question is, how do you stay dedicated and true to yourself? Okay. How do you think I do it, Nadeem?
How do you stay dedicated to yourself?
Yeah.
You just wake up and you're like, all right, I'm gonna be dedicated and I'm gonna stay true to myself. Bam.
Nadeem is a philosopher. He's a new age philosopher.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was philosophical as shit, bro.
Okay, if someone's like, hey, how do I stay dedicated? I'm like, dude, just stay dedicated. And you're like,
Holy shit, that was profound.
I don't need to tell them all this, like, oh, like, you need to do this, you need to work hard. I'm like, just stay dedicated.
That's profound.
Yeah, it's easy. I get on my, like, they don't have to talk to me for that long. I don't have to waste their time with bullshit things I'm gonna make up on the spot.
Oh, you like, are you bagging on me?
No, I'm just saying, I'm 20, I haven't been through that much, so I'm not gonna go through, I don't have enough to say, but I can just say, stay dedicated. That's pretty good.
That's true. Now, could I put my spin on it?
Now you're,
can it not be bullshit though?
You're a little older. You're a little older.
All right, I'm old as shit, bro. I'm about to die. Okay, so since Nadeem's like a child, he's like 12 years old.
Sure.
Okay, the thing that I've learned about staying true to yourself and staying dedicated to yourself or whatever your goal is, whatever your mission is, and it's gonna sound like kind of weird, is like being able to be, depending what your industry is, I guess, and what your goal is, the way that you stay dedicated, stay true to yourself is being, and it's gonna sound kind of, I don't know, weird, but being unique, or like the want to be unique, because in an industry, some industries, it's like, you'll start to see everybody being like everybody else, or trying to be like everybody else, because whether or not they see that something works, or they like what someone else is doing, they want to copy it just because they like it, or they see because it works and they're like, oh, I want to do that too because I want this to work for me. I think being true to yourself and staying dedicated to what you do is what will make you truly unique. So for me, it's the feeling of wanting to be unique, because in an industry where you could see, you look around and everyone like, oh, he does that, I do that. He does that, I do that. He says that, I say that. It is more rewarding to just be yourself. And at the end of the day, like, you only have yourself to thank for, like, you know, like your issues or your successes, because you need to make those things happen, or you make the issues happen. So it's like, it's like taking responsibility for who you are, what you are, and that's why I like the feeling of staying true, staying dedicated to myself, and that's what does it for me. What keeps me there is because I never came into something trying to be like everybody else. I never wanted to be like everybody else, and I mean, really, I think it comes down to that: being yourself, being unique. So that's why you say stay dedicated, just stay dedicated. But I think it has to do with like how you identify yourself with who you are, and what you identify yourself with will help you stay dedicated to who you are. So
I would say just do what you want to do.
Just do it, Nike.
Yeah.
Go ahead now.
Yeah, just do what you want to do. Don't try to be someone else.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's powerful. Like, being yourself, it should be like your 100% goal, because if you're always yourself, you're constantly yourself, you're never gonna feel like, oh, I didn't do what I wanted to do. Because if you're acting as yourself, you're gonna make decisions that you would make that you feel happiest about. So that's how you stay true, you stay dedicated. Just fucking be yourself.
Well, because like especially in the industry like that we're in, there's only one person, or I mean in life in general, you can only be, like if there's already someone, like there's no gonna be another Bradley Martyn.
No.
If someone copies, they're just gonna fail,
Yeah, I mean.
And it's like, even if someone tries to, there's no point, because you fill that spot, you fill everything else. Be who you want to be. You can't be someone else.
Yeah, you can't be someone. And I told them this. People have come to me in person and asked me like, what did I do to start a YouTube channel? How'd you start a YouTube channel? And yeah, I definitely got help in the beginning of my situation, but I learned, and I even learned from that person who helped me. The most important thing is just be yourself, because people will either like you or they won't like you. And what I mean by that, so you guys get it, so it makes sense, is that there are always going to be people who like you, people who don't like you, right? But you still just be unapologetically yourself, and the people who like you will continue to like you. The people who don't like you will continue to not like you. And you'll find more as you keep being yourself of both of those people. And at the end of the day, that's all you could ask for, because no matter what, there's no perfect person. No one likes everybody, no matter what. Like, even if the guy's the nicest, sweetest person in the world, there's gonna be a group of people who are like, I just didn't like the guy. And for whatever reason, it doesn't mean that they're bad or he's bad. It's just certain people don't like certain, I don't know what the fuck it is. It's just this human nature. And no matter what, being yourself, you could always maintain happiness about the things that you do, or the content that you put out, or the feeling that you put out, or the emotions that you put out, if you're just yourself. And like, I think people who try to get started in the industry, like, to stay dedicated to yourself, to realize like that's what's gonna make you ultimately successful. That's what's gonna make people like attach to you and want to fuck with you and want to support you or want to listen to you or watch you or whatever it is. Being yourself is what's gonna do that. Like, that's gonna be your ultimate card, is that just be who the fuck you are. Don't look at everyone else and be like, oh, I wanna do what he's doing, or I wanna do what that's doing. Like, cause I see it working for him, it's like, there's a lane for everyone. You just stay in your lane and be who you are, and you'll be successful. It's just, it may take longer, it may be faster, but that's ultimately, like, if you are yourself, you're fucking happy. And I'm happy as shit. So, anyways, next question. I'm happy, like, I don't know why that was it.
Yeah, just stop doing it.
Stop doing that? Okay. I don't use my left hand anyways, bro.
Well, it's right hand.
Unless like I like sit on it and it gets numb, and then, is that weird?
Yes, it's weird.
Whatever, bro. Is that weird that I told everyone on the internet?
I mean, everyone does it, but
yeah, like,
everyone has done it.
Don't front. Okay.
Nobody likes fronters.
Yeah,
like
I hate fronters.
Like,
I hate fronters. I hate people who front, bro.
Okay. I didn't get why you put it.
Oh. Well, if they know, they know.
I don't know.
Yeah. You just ain't in the loop,
I'm not
bro.
in it then.
Damn, you ain't in the loop, bro.
Damn.
It's all good.
I'm learning.
You're learning, bro.
I follow you on Snapchat.
Yeah. Okay. That was a question. This is like, just, I know.
So I just wanted to like see at least you try these amazing, beautiful delicious oysters, but
I'm gonna try one.
It's okay, clearly.
The thing is,
not that important.
no. The issue is like, when I film my videos, I film them all the way through, and I post them without any cuts. So like, I'm trying to get, because it's a long question and answer, so if I'm gonna answer all the questions, I didn't want to have any cuts.
What kind of videos is it for?
It's like a fitness channel. I mean, it is a fitness channel. It's a channel, I guess, about
I
me.
believe it. I see it.
Hey, she sees the gains though. The gains. Thank you.
All right, intro. I'll be back to talk.
Yeah. What's up? Gains, bro. It's undeniable, the gains. You know what I'm saying?
Give her your number.
You should give her your number, bro.
You should give her your number.
Your number. I don't know, I'm good.
All right.
All right. Okay. How do I activate my back and rowing movements? I find that my rear delts and arms are more sore after them. Okay. I want to answer this question because it still is a fitness channel, like I said. How to activate your back more in rowing movements. My best advice for you guys, and I've said this in other videos, is loosen your grip. Focus on pulling with your elbow and loosening your grip. Don't grab the bar really tight. I came out with like these bodybuilding straps that have like a loop, and you just kind of press against the round ball thing. That sounds weird, but it's true. Like Spider-Man. Yeah. You put it here and it goes here. Anyways, the reason why I like those straps so much, the reason why I started selling them is because I've used them and I noticed improvements in my back because it allows you to like not have to like wrap and grab the bar really tight. It allows you to like loosen your grip and almost just like press with your fingers on that little knot and use your elbow to pull for your back. So again, you don't need the straps. If you don't have them, it doesn't matter. Just focus on like cupping the weight, pulling with your elbow and not squeezing your hand super tight. And you'll be able to activate your back more efficiently.
Whoa, it's only 5:30?
Yeah, bro. I thought it was 128 because look at my 138. See, it says 138.
Yeah, but it's like dark out.
I know, it's been dark. That's like daylight or day non-saving.
I've just been cooped up in the house all day. Daylight savings.
But it's not daylight. It's like day not light savings because light goes sooner. Daylight savings is like light is longer.
No, we're saving light, so we.
How are we saving light if there's less light?
Yeah. Well, okay, say you want to save cookies. What do you do? Not eat them.
But why would I not eat the cookies? That's really the question.
Yeah.
Because they're probably white chocolate covered Oreos.
Oh, dude, have you ever had that, cookies from 7-Eleven?
The 7-Eleven cookies.
Those are shit.
We should tell them about how you almost got carjacked.
Oh, yeah.
We'll tell them in the vlog. I'll tell them in the vlog. Because this will be hella long. You seriously almost got carjacked.
Not carjacked, but they wanted a ride.
But you would have ended up getting carjacked.
Yeah, basically.
Because they robbed the place at gunpoint. So it's like, anyways. Okay, help us out. Okay, hold on.
Just give us your car. We'll give it back.
Give us your car, bro. Here, look. How's this gun feel in the back of your head? Okay. This must be awkward. Why did I screenshot this? Why did I do this?
Damn, look at that depth though.
Okay. This is kind of I think I picked this question. He asked me what's your biggest achievement so far in both the gym and life in general. So in the gym, it's probably, since I got an ESPN on this one, the roller squatting on the hoverboard, whatever the fuck it was. And then in life, without a doubt, and I've said this in other videos, is doing this stuff, doing this YouTube and connecting with you guys, and like the fact that you guys care about that, that's easily my greatest achievement in my mind, in my heart, in my head. The feeling that like I get on Twitter, you know, every day and I tweet you guys and you guys, you know, say shit like, yo, the greatest of all time, all this shit, like I appreciate that. But the fact that you guys even think that, that's in my opinion the greatest achievement of my life so far. And I hope to just be able to grow this YouTube channel to a level where I can reach more and more people and help more and more people, inspire more and more people, because that shit, it just feels good, you know? Like I said in past things, like I've had people come into my life who help inspire me or motivate me or show me a way or show me how to look at a situation differently. And if I can be that in your guys' life, that's like the biggest achievement. And I feel like the most powerful thing in life, because that's all it comes down to. Like I said in my last Q&A, is like, that's what people will always remember you by. They're not gonna remember you if you got a nice car, you got nice watches. They're gonna remember you for how you made them feel, right? That's a famous quote. People always remember you for how you made them feel, not what you have, not what you gave them. And yeah, I think that's hands down like my greatest achievement to this point, other than birthing a son like Nadim.
You birthed me.
Yeah, bro. I'm your father.
Really?
Yeah. You didn't.
I thought like.
Is that the first time you heard about it?
No, I mean I would not expect you to be weaker than me though.
Yeah, that's weird. Like when you say that, when you say weaker.
Oh shit, the video's already at 30 minutes.
You mean stronger?
It's about to cut off. 30 minutes. As a
does that mean?
compliment. You gotta end this.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna finish this Q&A in another segment somewhere else. I love you guys. Make sure you follow all my shit and like all my shit 100 times over because it's really important.
Hey, we got to the end though. It's recording.
It's still recording?
Okay, now it's recording again.
So wait, what's the? We're gonna read.
You just like follow my shit. No, you don't. Just keep going.
We're gonna keep doing the thing?
No, just follow my shit.
Alright, so follow my shit. Make sure you guys like all my stuff because it's really important. Not really, but check me out on Instagram. Check me out on Snapchat, on Twitter. And again, I'm on Twitter all the time. You guys know it if you're there. I fuck with you. I'm out. I'm gonna finish the rest of this Q&A segment in another video just because it's so long and I have like 15 more questions I want to answer. I don't want to put them all in one because it'll be like a 40-minute long video and you guys will be like, fuck this, I'm never watching this. I'm out. Appreciate the support. We got to eat these oysters. I hope I don't throw up because sometimes when I eat oysters, like the texture really fucks with me and I'm like, ugh. So if I throw up, like, fuck, you know?